Hi, it's Julie Renee, the #1 brain rejuvenator here. And if you didn't get a chance to watch my recent training about quantum healing secrets and how to activate your divine human blueprint to create ultimate health, or if you just want to recap, then this is for you. I want to provide you with the highlights so that you can utilize the information right away. By the end of this short recap video, you'll understand how to use your body's natural ability to regenerate itself to reactivate your own great health and live in full self-expression. You'll learn what the divine human blueprint is and how it helps you shift on a cellular level and supports you to grow younger and healthier. You'll understand how accessing the quantum field in meditation can alter your reality. You'll discover how a simple process called DNA Obliteration can clear harmful DNA so you can overcome simple and complex health issues. And you'll also understand the basics of Cellular Neo Genesis to reboot your stem cells. If you're like most people today, your health is less than optimal. It's probably heading downhill. Health issues are rampant today. For example, lots of adults are chronically sleep-deprived, even though you know that when you don't get enough sleep, you're not at your best, and it can lower your body's defenses. Being fuzzy-brained and exhausted will make for a difficult and challenging life. I know this from personal experience. Having infections that never go away is rampant among many people. It's estimated about 80% of humans have some kind of unchecked infection in their body. That's pretty shocking. Infections that last for years, eating away at your health, your vitality, and your joy. And if you have a family member who's had heart disease, dementia, or cancer, you know your chances are pretty good you've got the same gene for that problem. But what if you could change that gene or remove it completely? What would your frame of mind be? And how would it shift for the better? It's miserable being miserable, isn't it? Not having your health and vitality at its best is no life to live. Unfortunately, there are limited options for dynamically improving and sustaining health in the Western medicine model. Western medicine favors medical and surgical options. It focuses on treatment, not prevention. Bottom line, Western doctors often only point to a Band-Aid approach to healing, with no real long-term solution for returning you to great health and manifesting energy, vitality, and even joy for the rest of your life. On the other hand, energy work and healings help you fix an issue, but only temporarily. The healer resets you, but when you go to sleep, you often reboot. When you wake up, all the old default patterns in your DNA come back online. And there you are again, experiencing the same old exhaustion, depletion, lack of focus, pain. The bottom line is, you were not meant to struggle without answers to poor health and lacking in love. Your birthright is to live a great life. And the ultimate solution for resolving your health issues immediately, quickly, and easily is your divine human blueprint. Understand that you were born with a regenerative system and the body wisdom to profoundly shift to the better, more vibrant expression of your own self. I want you to experience now and forever your full access to your own incredible design. An important part of this access is the quantum field. Think of everything seen and unseen as part of a great field made up of particles vibrating. That is the quantum field. The quantum field is actually part of each one of us and all that is. What we have discovered is that by reorganizing the quantum field and the way that particles are vibrating, your deteriorating health can be dramatically improved or restored to its best state by redirecting specific particles that make up you and the information that's you, or your patterns. We can powerfully realign these particles to restore health. This type of healing that happens in the quantum field, is actually called a quantum activation. Quantum healing has never, in all human history, been more available than it is now. I've dedicated 25 years of my life defining and creating the formula by which you can have direct access to the formula for health and wellness, and the way to continue to grow younger and more vibrant for literally years and years to come. If you haven't heard of my incredible story of survival against the impossible odds, I'd like to share it with you now. I literally survived the atomic bomb testing in the Nevada desert. And I was a child. We were on vacation. The U.S. government was doing bomb testing, underground bomb testing. That radiation exposure led me to having 17 surgeries, multiple cancers, and 2.5 years of my life in a hospital bed. I was in a wheelchair for a year and told I would never walk without unbearable pain and would always need to use canes. To top that off, I was in a crippling car accident when I was hit as a pedestrian, which resulted in me having a serious brain injury. I have survived the worst of human health conditions. My life was bad. Medical bills crippled my financial solvency. Radiation poisoning crippled my body. And you can imagine my emotional state during this extremely difficult passage. Thank God I had an active prayer life. Had it not been for my faith and a belief that I was meant to survive, to help humanity, I don't think I'd have pulled through. One day, though, I got to the point of, all right, God, enough is enough. And it was from that moment everything changed. The powerful techniques I'm going to share with you in this training are what got me healthy and vibrant and out in the world helping others. After 2.5 years of my life in a hospital bed, in fact, within 2 weeks of starting these techniques, I was out of pain. And within 6 months, I was running 30 miles a week on a mountain trail, dancing on stage with a rock and roll band, and really having a life. Wahoo! As my body was going from bad to great, the doctors and scientists who were my friends and clients asked me, how is this possible? At their urging, I defined step by step the quantum activations I used to bring my health back from death's door. This was where I began with Quantum Healing Secrets and how I've helped more than 100,000 people over the last 25 years to also achieve incredible healing results. One of those people is a woman named Carolyn Stevens, and she has an amazing story. Now, Carolyn came to me at the edge of death's door. She was a former nun, married later in life to her soulmate, and in her early 50s had become so ill that after multiple surgeries, one which removed her colon, she was told she had days to live by her Stanford doctors. She was carried into me her first session unable to walk. I removed 18 inches of black death energy from her core that day. That's a mess. Over the next few weeks, I removed 7 infections from her dying body and then rejuvenated her systems and organs. While using the power of cell regeneration and the quantum pump, eventually we were even successful in growing her surgically removed colon back. Pretty amazing, right? One thing I want to make clear is that this work I did with Carolyn is not a healing in the traditional sense, and it is not a medical procedure. Traditional healings are about fixing. Quantum healing is about activating your good health, Carolyn survived because we were able to reactivate her health. We activated her body's ability to regenerate and restore itself to the state of health and vibrancy. With Quantum Healing Secrets, we are returning to the original blueprint all humans were designed from, the divine human blueprint, using that as our template. We are activating and restoring great cell health, thereby activating great organ health, thereby activating great system health. The system I've developed, Quantum Healing Secrets, uses guided imagery in meditation to walk you through your divine human blueprint and activate your body's ability to regenerate and heal itself. It's the fastest, easiest, and yes, most enjoyable way I know to do quantum healing. During our time together, I want you to think for yourself, what would I like to shift for the better? Maybe you want to take a pen and paper and just write down a few ideas now. What would I like to shift for the better? I'd like to sleep better. I'd like to have more energy. I want my thyroid working better. I want to feel stronger. Okay, so got some notes written down? Great. What if today you could magically start growing younger and healthier and had more energy and joy? What would you be doing differently? How would it affect your relationships? How big would you play in your mission and your career? I want you to get that feeling down deep in your bones of youthful vitality. How does it make you feel? Close your eyes and breathe in and really energize this feeling. Ooh, that feels good. In Quantum Healing Secrets, you'll learn how a cell is rejuvenated. Now, you might wonder, what does that mean? Well, we take a crusty old low-functioning cell, one that's doing little good to provide energy to your body, and we focus on this cell in a guided meditation. We watch the cell move back into its perfected state. It's super easy to accomplish. Let's give it a little try right now. Don't worry about being perfect or doing it just right. Just relax, trust yourself, and trust me. First time, you'll get some improvement, and with practice, you'll master this technique in no time. Okay, so taking a deep breath in and let it out. And as you breathe in positive energy. And as you breathe out negativity, worry, or concern. Breathing in and out. Drop a grounding cord from the base of your spine to the center of the earth and set that grounding cord on release. Let go of all worry and concern. Breathing in and out. Imagine your spirit in the center of your head now, in your golden temple of silence. And breathe. Open a trapdoor out the back of your head and release any looping thoughts, cobwebs, or any excess gunk in your temple of silence. I like to use a spiritual fire hose to wash out the center of my head because it goes so fast. But you can sweep or use a vacuum, whatever you like to use in your mind's eye to get it nice and clean. Okay, and then you can close up that trap door. Pull your aura into 18 inches around your body. And using a golden Roomba, that's a spiritual vacuum cleaner, let's suction out the inside of the aura. And you can just have it spiral around from the top of your head all the way down until it gets under your feet. And just zipping around and vacuuming out all the dust bunnies and fuzzballs. And then you can throw that golden Roomba down the grounding cord at your hips. Opening your feet to earth energy. And bring earth energy up through the feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, through the hips, and down the grounding cord. then finding a place in the universe that's in affinity with you. Bring a line of energy from that beautiful, blessed place into the back of your head, 1 inch above where the spine meets the skull. Bring that energy down your back and your neck and your shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, through the hands, fingers, and out the fingertips. Bringing more of that luscious cosmic energy down through your back channels, through the buttocks, looping up through the pelvic cradle and the belly, through the chest, through the neck, through the head, and out the top of the head, bathing and cleansing your insides and your aura like a spiritual shower from the inside out. Okay, readjust yourself in the center of your head and imagine in your mind's eye a screen or a vision board in front of you. And imagine a cell that is the teacher, director of the growth of new cells, keeping you young or helping you age based on the youthfulness and function of this cell. Simply imagine the cell becoming stronger and brighter. Imagine the little organelles in the cell, like the nucleus, improving from perhaps 10% function to perhaps 50% function. You can do this, I promise. Imagine the taste of lemon juice on your tongue. Can you taste how that is? It's pretty tart. Now imagine the cell. What it feels like when it's functioning better. See a gold energy improving the percentage of function. Perhaps imagine the cell is laughing and happy. Now the cell is feeling better. Mirror this happy cell to the surrounding cells. See a flood of light moving through all the cells of your body. Feel blissfully content as the light of the cell is turned on in your body. Breathe in and out. Enjoy the genesis of a newly rejuvenated cell, amplified with the mirroring process. Breathe in again and relax. Feel the quantum pleasure field supporting the shift. And breathe. Coming back into the room, into your body, feeling great joy and ease. And breathe. And welcome back. Now, this is a very simplified version of what we do in Quantum Healing Secrets to regenerate a cell and ultimately grow younger. But can you see how easy it is? If I can grow back my tonsils and strengthen my formerly weakened immune system, what could you strengthen? If you were really healthy, what could make you even younger? What about rejuvenating your muscles and your skin? What if the areas of your body burdened with sorrow from disappointment and heartache were cleared of the painful and sad programs that had robbed you of your joy? What if all the programs and thought forms keeping you in a space of judgment, expected disappointment, and lack could be removed? What if you could open your heart and be happy again, regardless of whether or not they ever changed or learned any new tricks? What if you could have your happiness back and just let go? Holding on to a burning hot potato of your upset old baggage and resentments only burns your hand. Letting go, which can be done much more easily when you clear the places in your body where these issues are stored, give you and everyone around you immense freedom and joy. In Quantum Healing Secrets, I teach a module on clearing the love glands, where you'll learn exactly what to do, step by step, clearing these issues. And you'll start a regeneration that will truly bring you a whole lot more happiness. And learn a love meditation that will allow you to restore your self-love and feel it expand. The next point I'm going to share with you is going to give you some real tools to move away from pain and into happiness. And that's what we all want, right? Pain is a bugger. And if you believe it's real, it's so much worse. Your thought forms can define you, who you are, and how you respond to life, as well as how others respond to you. What we repeat over and over becomes our consistent reality. So say you are prone to experiencing headaches. If you say you have a headache and you describe the problem to me, you'll tell me, I have a migraine, my head hurts, I feel like my head is going to explode, and on and on. The more you describe it, the more it becomes part of you. I have a headache. Can you see how you're now claiming this is yours? Now let's rethink this. Look at the words you've been using. I have a headache. Could you see how you're now claiming this is yours? Instead, if you could say, you might want to grab a pen and paper, by the way, and write this down. Okay. Instead, if you could say, there's a great deal of pressure in my head, or there's more energy in my head than is comfortable, and that would be 100 times better than the way you've been saying I have a headache or some worse description. But let's take it one step further, and I really do want you to write this down. What feels even better than just saying I have pressure in my head or I'm uncomfortable or I feel discomfort is for you to say, so write this down, this is not me. My head feels relaxed and happy every minute of the day. Okay, so write it down. This is not me. My head feels relaxed and happy every minute of the day. And if it's a backache, you just change the words. This is not me. My back feels relaxed and happy every minute of my day. So the minute a pain comes on, you're going to say, this is not me. This is not me. And I want you to do this for 5 minutes. And you're going to watch your headache turn into nothingness. If you think about it, rarely does pain come from a specific injury like a broken leg. Most pain is caused by energies moving through you that are not you. Some simple types of spiritual parasites can inflict pain, and this mantra, this English mantra, this is not me, moves them out fast. Let's face it, what the mind believes, it will manifest. It's all about learning how to stay in charge of your life. Now, I call this full body ownership. Quantum healing secrets can even help protect your health from future illness. I use and teach my clients a process called DNA Obliteration. Now, that process clears harmful genes from the DNA by realigning the particles of you and your patterns on the quantum field. Imagine what it'd be worth to you if you had cancer DNA and the surgeon could remove it from all the cells of your body. Now, that would be quite a feat, right? My client and dear friend Kate from Scotland got bad news at age 43 after she had a DNA test. Now, this DNA test revealed that she had the cancer gene. What was so scary for her was that it was the same gene that her mother, her aunt, and her grandmother had all died from. That's pretty frightening. After going through the DNA obliteration process that I'm going to share with you, she went back to the doctor and had the same test again. And what she discovered was she was completely clear of the cancer DNA. It was completely gone. Quantum healing also can activate and reactivate your health by using Cellular Neo Genesis to reboot your stem cells. Now, stem cells you probably heard about. Everybody's raving about them because they're the cells that new cells grow from. And the stem cells that we really hone in on are those master cells. The master cells are the original stem cells that were there with you 7 days after your parents conceived you. And so you can imagine having access to these very powerful cells that really hold all the information about how that gland, system, or organ developed. So what we do in Cellular Neo Genesis is a very specific quantum healing process that heals your stem cells and then triggers a cascade of new cell growth. This process can result in a boost in organ and system function. It can even result in regrowth of organs and even things that have stopped functioning. And to top that off, we have seen even things surgically removed can be reactivated, regrown, and reappear in people's bodies, just like Carolyn Stevens, who grew her colon back. My client Holly was living with advanced lung cancer. When she came to me, she had 46 tumors. On top of that, one of her adrenals had failed. The radiologist told her that her adrenal gland was the size of a raisin, which was documented on a PET scan. Using the adrenal regeneration technique of Cellular Neo Genesis, Holly grew her adrenal back to full size, which is the size of a plum, in less than 4 months' time, something Western medicine says is impossible. And what's so cool is her radiologist, again, was the one to report this fantastic improvement. Quantum Healing Secrets can help you restore your vision. My student Bill is a great guy whose vision was a problem. He noticed his eyesight was weird and he couldn't see out of his glasses anymore. Part of why he took the program was he really resonated with the vision module. After going through the program and doing the guided meditations, his vision reverted to where it was 9 years earlier, and his eyeglass prescription dropped way down. He recently let me know that he did the vision module again, and now he doesn't even need glasses at all to read the computer screen. Now that's quite an improvement. Quantum healing is the fastest, easiest way I know to activate your body's natural ability to regenerate itself, to reactivate your health, and to live in full self-expression. And I've made it even faster and easier to master the process by laying it out. Your exact step-by-step blueprint for moving rapidly into better health, peace of mind, and a whole lot of vitality. Quantum Healing Secrets is something that's been tested for years, one that's responsible for thousands of folks just like you getting into the best health of their life, and a system, this system, that shows you how to sustain the great health, being able to live the dream, and a life of fulfillment and joy fully expressed, and helping others along the way. And that's what we really all hope for, right? To feel really great ourselves and then help others to feel great too. The program is called Quantum Healing Secrets, your source guide to health from your original blueprint. Quantum Healing Secrets allows you to activate great vision, brain function, energy, and still move fully forward and get back to your full self-expression. All the while you're engaged back in your life, fully expressed with vibrancy and emotional freedom. And you're finally claiming the life you absolutely deserve. The Quantum Healing Secret System is a result of over 40 years of study, brain science, and analysis of the most successful case studies on what it really takes to regenerate the body, grow new cells, and clear harmful DNA in an easy-to-follow for beginners to experts guided visualization that will blow you away with its grace and transformative vibrational quantum shift. Each week in Quantum Healing Secrets, you're going to receive a lesson on the subject to learn, and then you're going to be able to incorporate it and master it. You'll start with the detailed audio guide and then go on to the guided meditation. Let's take a look at what you receive inside the complete Quantum Healing Secrets program. You'll receive the 9 incredible modules delivered both in your email and also as a full training on our secure training website. Audio guides, videos, and chapters from my book will help you easily grasp the concepts. I have made this for every learning style, and I want you to get it all. Module 1 is called Brilliant Brain, and you'll learn how to regenerate the cells in the brain so you can get better sleep, grow younger, and have overall better function of body chemistry. Then in Module 2, you'll discover the 3 secrets of miraculous healing and building new cells. You'll discover how to experience greater health and well-being and reverse aging. You'll learn how to lower stress and live happier. In Module 3, you'll discover how to powerfully rewrite your DNA so you can remove harmful DNA and remove any negative health conditions that you're predisposed to. You'll be able to live a healthy, long life and relax vibrant and free from worry. In Module 4, you'll focus on getting into balance chemically while you tune up your 11 glands and organs that make up the endocrine system. Happy hormones is for both men and women and will help you to regenerate the key hormonal players of getting better sleep, metabolism, muscle tone, and vitality, improved sex drive, better skin, and even calmer nerves. Now that sounds really good. In Module 5, you'll see your extraordinary life clearly and heal your vision with this breakthrough program. Imagine not having to wear your eyeglasses any longer. You'll learn to regenerate the eye lens, optic nerve, and visual cortex so that you have 100% restored vision. In Module 6, you'll restore all 15 centers of power, vitality, and energy in your body, bringing you to your most vibrant self. This is incredibly powerful. Imagine what you can do as you affirm and are able to live, I am powerful beyond measure. I am powerful beyond measure. I am powerful beyond measure. If you've ever suffered from pain, then Module 7 is great for you. Whether you suffer from ongoing pain or infrequently experience a headache, you'll learn the tools to lower and eliminate pain from your daily life. In Module 8, you'll focus on clearing and regenerating your love glands and organs. You'll clear and restore your heart, pancreas, and emotional brain to its very best, and watch both self-love rise to new heights and your ability to love and be loved to go into full expression. You'll definitely experience more love, and I know you'd love more of that. In Module 9, you'll get to be a fly on the wall watching a training while I teach my students how to regenerate the glands of the brain. You'll learn both how to conceptualize the function and purpose of the glands and how to actually do the cell regeneration in this wonderful training. You'll feel more focused and clear, rest more deeply, reset the director of your chemistry, and even grow younger as you participate in this amazing module. Then you'll also receive a bonus module, which is quantum mindset meditation. It was filmed for a Hollywood audience to give you 12 minutes of bliss, so you gain confidence and certainty in your ability to make great decisions. Formerly, you'd have paid thousands of dollars to get this training, as this was the first 3 months of an entire apprentice program that was $26,000. Originally, I taught the quantum healing secrets as the foundational beginning of the Miraculous Living apprentice training. And my students, many of whom were doctors and scientists, asked me to teach them the how-tos of the incredible transformation I was going through. For the materials covered in Quantum Healing Secrets, each student paid $3,000. After teaching this program, I knew I was meant to bring my teaching and my gifts, my knowledge to a broader audience, so that the pain I went through and all that I learned could help you to heal your own body. So I'm thrilled to make this program available to you at a small fraction of what they originally invested. When I was talking to people from the summits, they were showing me how I could reach thousands of people. Now I thought, what program would I want thousands of people to have? And even though this program is worth thousands of dollars, I sat and I prayed about it. And I really felt the best choice for me was to make this program available at a very low price so that there was no price barrier, that everyone could come in and really learn the foundational training for cell regeneration, for the DNA, for restoring the glands, for the organs, and for the vision. So after prayer, after really sitting with it for a few days, I decided this program, which is so incredibly comprehensive, was the program that I would really gift to the world at this very low tuition. So you can access it all immediately for just 3 easy payments of $77, or only 1 quick payment of $197, saving you over $3,000 from what the original students paid. Your choice. Click on the orange button that says Add to Cart to claim this incredible offer now. When you order right now, I'd like to give you, at no cost, 3 special bonuses so you can experience more clarity, ease, love, and happiness even faster. Bonus 1, Karma Clearing Training, valued at $79, and it's yours free. In this karma clearing, you'll permanently clear cords, contracts, and agreements from all relationships that do not serve you. You'll discover how to remove bad karma forever from people you've known, loved, or had difficulty with. And you'll take back your energy and get the controlling energy of others out of your body once and for all. Bonus 2, No More Ghost, valued at $79, is free. You'll discover how to clear away unwanted spiritual parasites from the body, helping you to feel more energy and vitality by being more you and not unwanted squatters. You'll learn techniques for clearing away entities, evil spirits, demons, transmortals, and more. These things cause migraines, restless leg, heart palpitations, and weird digestive issues. By clearing them out, you'll feel better immediately. Bonus 3, How to Meditate, valued at $39, free. One of the foundations for the work is to transform your health in meditation. If you are new to meditation, this is going to help make you completely successful in using the 9 modules and having great results. Any one of these bonuses can make a profound difference in your health and well-being. Used together, you can become powerful beyond measure and joyously, fully self-expressed. And even better, become a happy, healthy contributor you know you have the potential to be. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Quantum Healing Secrets system for yourself for a full 60 days. If you do not feel more vitality and energy in those 60 short days, or if you do not experience more focus and clarity, or even if you don't like the way the course was designed, the font face I used, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions asked, period. Plus, you're always minutes away from an answer from our friendly support staff. Remember, you've been struggling with getting the real info and the real scoop on the human blueprint and how the body regenerates for far too long. The pain of continuing in a state of inaction will only lead to more despair, more frustration, and continued declining health, happiness, and full self-expression. Yet, all of this can change the moment you begin applying the principles in Quantum Healing Secret System. If you don't do this now, how will your life look 12 months from today? Will you still be stuck running the same patterns, exhausted, frustrated, and discouraged, feeling more depleted than ever? And that could mean the difference between you feeling fully self-expressed and living the life of your dreams, or losing what you've worked so hard to keep for so long, and being further back from where you started, being totally burned out. So let's get started. Simply click the button below, and I'll see you inside the members area. Let's do this together. Click the Add to Cart orange rectangular button below, and let's get you started now.